maybe this bit I'll keep in. I haven't learned to edit yet and cut out the boring bits. And I did decide yesterday that 5 minutes of me cycling down a road puffing like an old grampus was possibly not the most edifying or enjoyable for my imaginary audience. I can't see me getting an Oscar with that effort. Okay, here we are at the end of Hillman Grove, turning onto Daly Drive. No traffic. Our neighbours there who have a nice lovely garden aren't out yet. Oh, I'm learning these gears better. That's them clicking through. Okay, I'm just going down to the end of the road. I realised with the video that it gives a very far away image. There's probably some technical term a photographer such as me should know for that, but and that when I tried to show you the palm tree yesterday, well, I was showing you in the middle of the road actually because of the angle of the camera, but also what looks very close up to me is quite a long way away for you. So I'm just going to come up here and park with that little tunnely thing by the Gabons, which are our defence against invasion. They capture all those rocks in the large chicken wire, and we can hide behind them and shoot arrows at people. Okay, I'm going to go up onto here and try and see if I can actually walk across the road, because I want to stop and take a look at this palm tree. This is the park that they're building. I could get in there quite easily actually. I don't think it's exactly locked up well, but I'll be a good citizen and won't. Now I can see the palm tree, which isn't the only palm tree in Ballarat. I've just realised there are 5 or 6 outside the Civic Hall, and very silly they look there. Now I'm trying to embiggen this so that you can see it, because it's really quite close up, but you just can't, I can't embiggen this very easily. Bob says you just do it with your fingers. I'm going to stick the camera through there and hope you can, actually it's probably better up there. Hope you can see that little palm tree sitting there while I try and move the wires out of the way and embiggen this. No, it's about as big as we can get, I think. Yeah. Why? I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to stop the video for a little while, cycle a bit further and maybe have another view of it. Okay, oh well, maybe you can stay with me. It's not too bad this morning. Let's go. Stay with me. Turn the bike round. Look back the way we've come. Make sure this car's not coming anywhere near us. Get both feet on the pedal, Alice, it goes better. Uh-oh. There's a car coming along behind me. Carol, you will have noticed there are no lights on this bike, and I don't carry a box of matches, so I'm hoping I don't meet any inquisitive policemen. That was such a funny night. Was that the same night that we ended up crawling round Boughton, hiding from the Night Sister? Because I think Carol Saul and I were working there then, and there was a policeman having a, I don't know what he was having, a reboard job probably, and we went in to ask him what happened if we got I don't know, I just remember crawling and hiding under the beds and trying to pretend we weren't there. God knows who was on night duty. And let me have a look. You can see the road there, and if I look up, I I'm looking across and I can't see at all, but I think over there, that is the palm tree. I'm looking directly into the sun, so it's probably not a very good look. And there are some waters in front of it. The landscaping. I think today, rather than take you to the ends of Lucas, which I did yesterday, which is boring, we might just go down this one, a little look at the school, and then I'll cycle home. I think that'll be more than enough for one day's cycling. There's a little roundabout down near the school. Let's go there. Oh! They're building, moving towards where they're building a lot of new houses. Okay, shoulders down, chin up, off we go. Everyone's got newspapers on their drive this morning. And I've got a fly on my ear. I remember when Rob and I had bikes on Rottnest Island and cycled all around, and Rottnest Island was just so full of flies, and we had nets on our hats, but we finally worked out that every time we stopped, it was fine when you were cycling along, but every time we stopped we got flooded by flies, and then we realised they were riding on our backs in the interim. Morning! So as I cycled along behind Rob, I could see a host of flies sitting on his back and shoulders, and the minute we stopped they took off and encircled us again. Not silly Aussie flies. Okay, new houses being built over there. Work on the park. Morning! Friendly people. Lovely day. It's going to be about 22 today. Probably around 10 or 11 at the moment. Lovely fresh breeze. Oh, little cart thing coming out. I don't know what that's doing. It doesn't want to run me over. And there's the little school. Traffic behind me when this is going. Okay, I'm looking behind me because I want to do a U-ey round here. Okay, there's the school. That's the Catholic school. They're building a bigger one in the background. There was the bigger new one. And that's the entrance to the park, the other end, from where we stood and looked through the fence at the palm tree. And over there, just a bit further, I don't know if you can even see, is the shopping centre. So I could just cycle on there for a minute or two and I would be laughing. Okay, and back we go. More Gabons, more fortifications, good to see them. Don't know who they think's coming. Okay. Landscaping. I thought they were going to put an adventure playground in there, but so far it looks like a flat mud plain. This will all be houses in the not very distant future, I should think. Big field a bit there. I don't know if you can read that billboard coming up. Welcome to your happy place. They're building yet another ghetto for old people. What they call them, retirement villages. There you are, Carol, you could sell your house and come and live in a old people's ghetto, a place for family and friends. Usually for over 55s. You see, well, the Dennis Holmes, they built our house. Tree. I don't know if you can see that very well. Back to the roundabout. And round we go. I'm going to be very naughty and go the wrong way around the roundabout and up this path. Oh no, I'm not going to go up this path because I don't want to run that poor woman over. But I want to go through the archways again, because yesterday it's quite interesting what the point of these archways are. They're quite nice as you cycle through, the flickering lights and things. Stop here. And just take a look back along the creek, which I think you can see quite well there. It's full of water and rushes at the moment. In the winter it sometimes gets a lot fuller, but of course with a long hot summer coming up it will probably dry out. And there are the captured bricks, bastions against our foe. And far off into the far reaches I can see a crane over there putting concrete bases in for new houses. Anyway, that's quite nice this morning. So I'm going to get back on my bike and we're going to go. Takes me a bit of time to actually get up and get cycling these days. Not just a quick leg over anymore. Here we go through the archways, which I'm only doing because I thought yesterday when I looked at the Pretty Dreadful video that was one quite interesting spot. Now we're back on Daly Drive and the second turn on the left is Hillman Grove, but we're going to go home the back way. Big house on the corner. I've met the people who live in there, can't remember their name. I'm going to cut a daughter or two or something. Nice garden, nice flowers. You've just gone up so many gears. Woman, you can't cycle, that's better. Some neighbours who live behind us. And for some reason there is a barbecue at the end of the road. Some party I was never invited to. Okay, round we go. Morning! So now we're coming up along Luton Lane. This is just the sort of mews really. And here's at the back of our house. Bonnet